So, another black screen video, huh? Alright, let's go for it. Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today we're going to be talking about the F1 silly season for 2021. I'll be giving out my opinions for drivers who have not been confirmed yet, and I'll be also going through all the drivers who have been confirmed. So first going to start off with the reigning champions of Mercedes. Mercedes obviously has announced one driver currently. It is Valtteri Bottas on the number 77. Most likely they are going to re-sign Lewis Hamilton, who is obviously now the seven-time champion for the in the number 44 car for Mercedes. So that's probably going to stay the same. Mercedes are obviously now the dominant team in the sport, so I think they'll probably keep them. So, which is good, but at the same time, But we'll see if it's like we'll see if they are going to if they're going to let Lewis go and they had to maybe sign George Russell. But it's most likely going to be Lewis Hamilton going back to Mercedes and partnering up with Valtteri Bottas in Mercedes. I said Mercedes like twice. Next up, it is Red Bull Racing. We know one driver has been confirmed. It is Max Verstappen, the Dutch driver in the number 33 car. His teammate, it is, I don't really know. There are talks about maybe Sergio Perez going to the seat. Maybe talks about Alexander Albon going to the seat as well. But it's most likely to be Albon. I may be wrong. Perez may be coming in. But I'm probably going to say Albon in the number 23 for Red Bull Racing. It is a shame that Perez maybe will maybe be out of a seat for next year. He'll probably go to IndyCar maybe. I don't really know though. But I do hope he does find a seat. Maybe he does go to Red Bull. I have no clue. It'd be kind of weird if if he goes down to AlphaTauri. Oh god. So yeah, Max Verstappen, Alexander Albon, Red Bull Racing. Next, it is the very disappointing team of Ferrari. We know their driver lineup is Charles Leclerc in the number 16 for I think he'll be the first driver, and Carlos Sainz who was originally in McLaren in the number 55. That's probably so that's gonna be very interesting lineup, and I think it'll be the youngest lineup ever by Ferrari since I don't know. I think around the 1950s or 60s. Next up, it is Aston Martin. We also already know about this one as well. Sebastian Vettel in the number 5, Lance Stroll in the number 18. Most likely Vettel will be the first driver, Stroll will be the second driver. I'll be very surprised if Stroll's actually first driver. I think Vettel should be first driver because he has more experience. I think he'll pull. I think he will do pretty well in with Aston Martin, which would be good. So I do hope he is because he had a pretty shit season. Obviously in 2020 with his last season Ferrari. I did feel kind of bad for him though. He tried. Yes, that's the one for you, Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll. Next up for McLaren, it is basically going to be the meme team. Daniel Ricciardo in the number 3 first driver most likely, and Lando Norris in the number 4. Oh, that's gonna be like a clown fiesta. It's gonna be, oh god, just imagine as like Ricciardo and Norris, like I don't know, they like release like a YouTube video, and then it's mainly just those who just crying and laughing their ass off. Like, oh god, where have I seen that before? Oh yeah, press conference, the British Grand Prix. God, that's gonna be such a fun team to watch. So yeah, it's McLaren, Daniel Ricciardo, Lando Norris, which will be also in Mercedes. Not in Renault, Mercedes now. Speaking of Renault, it is now obviously the works team for Renault, which will now be called Alpine or Alpine. I think it's pronounced Alpine if that's the case. The drivers already also been confirmed. Fernando Alonso, who for some reason is taking part of the young drivers test, and Esteban Ocon. Alonso will definitely bring a lot of experience to the team. So they're probably going to surprise me. Actually, now I think about it, they're definitely going to surprise me. I don't really know where. So almost exactly the same. Yeah, almost exactly the same. Number 14, Lonzo. 31, Ocon. Gonna be exactly the same. Next up, AlphaTauri. So Pierre Gasly will be driving the number 10 for AlphaTauri. We don't know who's the second driver going to be. There have been talks about maybe Yuki Tsunoda, who was obviously the F2 driver for Carlin. I think he came, fourth in the standings. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is probably going to be Tsunoda. I think Tsunoda will take a Fiat seat. I don't think a Fiat is going to be in the F1. He'll probably be reserve driver. No, I'm going to guess like a test driver for AlphaTauri. I don't know. It's very tough between Tsunoda and Gasly and Fiat. I'll probably say, yeah, I'll probably stick with Tsunoda. I think Tsunoda may take the seat, but at the same time, I won't be surprised if Fiat takes the seat. We just have to wait and see until they be announced. Hello, this is RJ in the future. So I think so today, 16th of December, when I recorded that. I think it was around the 15th or 14th of December. Guess what was announced just today? Was like, oh my god, wow, what great yeah. Yuki Tsunoda for AlphaTauri for 2021. There it is for you, I guess. But anyways, back to the video. Next up, Alfa Romeo has also announced their driver lineup. Number 7, Kimi Raikkonen for the first driver, and the second driver, number 99, Antonio Giovinazzi. We already know this, to be honest. It's not really like a big surprise, but yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. Next up, it is the all-rookie lineup for Haas. We have a guy who loves touching stuff. The other one, Mick Schumacher. This probably gonna be a very struggling year for Haas, which I won't really be surprised if they struggle, to be honest, because it is their first time obviously in F1. But we just wait and see of how well they go. Lastly, we have Williams. Obviously, we already know this as well. George Russell and Nicholas Latifi. Russell at number 63. Latifi number 6. Oh yeah, Haas. Schumacher 47. That guy who likes touching things. Number 9. For Williams, they're probably going to be. I think they have definitely closing up to the gap. Obviously, with all the new rules about development of the car, that's probably going to help them as well, in my opinion, because they're going to have more time in the wind tunnel. Be good, so I think they're going to do really, really well. This, well, they're probably going to do better than this season, in my opinion. So that is all of the drivers and teams currently in the 2021 season. And if I want to give my power rankings for the constructors list: Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, Aston Martin, Ferrari, Alpine, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, could be controversial, Williams, Haas. I think that's going to be my, my power rankings or my predictions for the constructors. It's very, very weird, but yeah, it also depends on who the other teams are, like Mercedes, Red Bull, AlphaTauri. I'll obviously talk about it in a separate video, but yeah, that's kind of it for me now. I just want to talk about the F1 drivers and teams for 2021. Some of them have been confirmed. Well, most of them have been confirmed. Only 3 unconfirmed. That's kind of really it for me now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on next time. Goodbye. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna echo. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up.